Welcome back. This is the Whiskey Couch with South Africa's whiskey couple, myself, Gustav.
And Elna.
In our previous video, we did a review and food pairing of the limited release 2019 Ardbeg Day. And we have got it right here, Ardbeg Drum. That's what we did in our previous video. And then we said we're going to do a comparison of the last 4 years. You can see the gift boxes there, and this is exciting. We are having our own Ardbeg
Day
Festival, Ardbeg Day Festival, 4 years right here. So this is the Ardbeg Drum 2019 Ardbeg Day limited release. Then 2018 Grooves. It's the second one in the row here from starting there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grooves. And then 2017 Kelpie, there we go, and 1916 Dark Cove. All very, very different. If I've got all my ducks in a row, we're looking at rum cask finish, red wine extra grooved and charred cask finish, and then virgin oak from the Black Sea cask matured, and then the Dark Cove, I cannot remember what, sherry cask finish. So Elna's I have played around with it. This is our notes that we've compiled out of the whole lot. And Elna, I think you can start there with the Ardbeg Drum, and then I'm going to read while you taste. I'm going to read our notes for the Ardbeg Drum. It's just cryptic,
Yes.
just sort of overall. But maybe you can just tell us if you give it a nose and if you give it a swirl and a taste. What have you got there? I'm gonna play around with this one, Slanger. So you've got the drum, I've got the grooves. Look at this, the color there, and we've got these whiskies individually reviewed and paired on our YouTube channel. Elna, what do you
Definitely soft.
Soft?
It's not overwhelming smoky, but it's also citrus. I get citrus.
Yes.
And also vanilla.
We also wrote
soft.
here that on the nose we had pineapple, we had what did we write there? I can't read what that is.
Let me see. Let me help you.
Fruit. Oh, tropical fruit cocktail.
There you are.
There we go. That was on the taste. And then after water, we've got the pineapple cider on the nose.
That's right. And I also see on my notes there the sauce strawberries. I got strawberries.
You've got strawberry on the nose.
Definitely fruity with strawberries.
Cinnamon, spicy, less fruity, more pepper. So that's what you've got on there.
Yeah.
And then on the next one, which is the grooves, sweet, smoky.
You first must taste it just to make double sure.
On the nose, that sweetness, that smokiness, mouth-watering, the smoke lingering, short finish.
But it's totally different.
Very different.
There's more vanilla.
Tropical pineapple there.
I get stronger vanilla here.
Yes. This one for me is richer.
Yes, definitely. But the nose is also more prominent, as if the...
But the finish is very short on the grooves for me. It's there, it's a wow, and then you're left with the warmth only. And we also on our notes have vanilla and candy over there. Okay, you're going to take that one for us. And I'm going to say what we got on our notes for the Kelpie. When we played around with these four side by side like it is here. And it is always subjective. It depends on a whole lot of things. It depends on the condition of your palate. And even as we did this, we found that our notes were slightly different than the individual reviews that we did, which shows you are affected by what's going on your palate, and a whole lot of things can affect that. What you had for a meal before you do the pairing Even if you maybe have a cold and you taking medication, all of those things can have an effect. Elna, you've got the Kelpie. What is going on?
I would say I get sea salt.
All right.
Sea salt on the nose as well as on the palate.
And that's what we've got here. And then the smoked fish that we got.
Definitely smoked fish.
Salted chocolate we got also on the taste.
The dark chocolate. I get dark chocolate, yeah.
Smoked fish
not
again.
sweet.
Salted fish again. And
it's
then
definitely more salty than sweet.
And then marmalade. So there's a whole theme going on here. Salted, pickled fish, marmalade, chocolate. Whereas here we had the candy, the vanilla, the sweetness from the red wine.
Definitely more sweet.
Short finish. And there we had the whole tropical influence.
Yeah. Totally different.
Very, very, very different.
Totally
you can even
from...
see the colors.
Oh,
Look
yes.
at the colors if I do this.
Yeah, definitely.
The which one is the lightest? The lightest is the drum.
The drum.
And then second lightest is the Kelpie. And then the darkest one will be between the dark Cove and the grooves. But I'm gonna say the dark Cove.
I'm also going for the dark Cove.
Yeah.
Definitely darker.
Which is the sherry cask influence, you see? Okay, I'm gonna do this one for us. Dark berry sherry. And you know what? On the nose, the least smoke here. On the nose.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. Definitely.
There's a hint.
That's very prominent.
A hint of smoke there.
That you do not get the smokiness as in the previous three.
Yeah, on the nose, that is.
On the nose, yeah. You actually have to really...
Not really much smoke, even if you go through those, or even there.
It's soft.
Not a lot of smoke
I do
on
not
the
get
nose.
it on the nose.
Yeah.
And I'm quite sensitive for that because I always get the smokiness in whiskey.
Yeah. You're very enthusiastic for these peated whiskies because you grabbed my glass.
I just wanted to make sure with the nose.
Sherry
I
raisins.
agree with you again.
Wow! Now the smokiness just explodes. And it's chewy. Chocolate, caramelized sugar. It's got a complex character. This one...
Let me just make sure.
This one sort of stops me in my tracks. I must be honest, personally for me, I've tasted all of these, but when I get to the dark Cove, it just I go like a statue.
Yeah.
This is grabbing my attention, big time.
Between all four of them, I must agree with you. I remember when we did it previously and we made our notes, said I don't get the smokiness on the nose, but suddenly if you taste it, there's an explosion of this is a good whiskey. The balance of smokiness and the nose of not really getting the smokiness is very good.
Longest finish for me.
It's a long finish, yeah.
The grape influence, the full dark sherry smoke. So it seems like with our playing around over the last 4 years of Ardbeg limited Ardbeg Day releases, the pineapple cider, it just jumps into your nose, pineapple cider. I don't know if you get something like pineapple cider, but you can get the sort of pineapple
on the
slightly
nose. Yeah.
sour.
Yeah.
You see, it's thin compared
to
this one. If you do them side by side, this is like chewy almost.
Wow,
that is thin, almost watery.
Yeah.
But if you do it by itself alone, like we did in the video, then you don't realize.
That's right, yeah.
And then you get a whole different impression.
It's actually interesting to do them side by side. Otherwise,
a bit more full-bodied here for me.
Really to get into it, which one would I prefer? If I do it side by side. Individually, they're all good. But side by side, I've got a first choice.
Sure. So, where are you going?
I'm definitely going for
Dark Cove,
Dark Cove Sherry.
which is
Definitely.
4 years ago, 1918, 2016. This is both of our favorite out of the lot. 46.5 ABV, drum 46 ABV percent, and the Kelpie 46. Oh, that's interesting. So this is the only one that's got a 46.5.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I must say, I love the fruitiness and the sweetness over there. But the saltiness and the vanilla and the smoked fish over here intrigues me. So I'm going
It's different.
number 1, number 2.
I must agree with you, number 1, number 2. And then I'll say, I think I'll
Go for the grooves.
Yeah, I'll go for the grooves before the
Before the drum.
Before the drum, yeah.
I would go 1, 2, and then
You'll swap them around.
and then I'll group those two
together. Okay.
That'll be my second choice.
Okay. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is it. Us, Ardbeg Day releases compared. I hope this helps you. It's quite interesting, and our tip for you watching, this is the best way to drink whiskey. At least 2 glasses. Tiny little bits so that you can experience the difference, because drinking one today and the other one tomorrow, you've already forgotten what happened yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
Side by side, nose, taste, water,
And
so
then
that you can...
and then decide. Make your choice then. I think that's a good idea.
Next video. I've got it right here, next video. It's going to be the Bushmills Irish single malt 16-year-old. This is the old version. Over there is the new version on our desk there. And we're going to do the new version review and pairing. And in the video after that, we're going to compare the two, the old versus the new. Which is better? That's going to be interesting. So I'm going to grab this one just for our greet. Thank you for watching and liking our video and following our YouTube channel. Until next time.
Slanger.